Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dina and today we are unboxing some new DJI items.
So this is a DJI Osmo. It's a handheld camera with the same 3-axis gimbal technology that DJI uses in their drones. So it'll stabilize your footage in every direction. So when you're walking or running, you don't get that jittery footage. You can get a really smooth shot. We also have the Z-axis here, which smooths it not only in the 3 rotational axes, but also the Z directional axis. So we should get some really buttery smooth footage that you could only get using like a big body stabilization rig for big cinematic productions.
Cool.
So the DJI Osmo with the Z-axis only costs, it came to like $700, which for a 4K camera is not bad. And for one that has a 3-axis gimbal to stabilize it, especially with the Z-axis, I think is just an insane deal because just a few years ago, the lowest price you'd pay for stabilization of this quality would be, I don't know, thousands and thousands of dollars for a huge professional rig.
Well, and you actually got the Osmo a while back, right?
Yeah, so I actually got the Osmo about 2 months ago, and I returned it because although it's stabilized in those 3 rotational axes, when I was using it mounted to my bike or when I was walking, there was just a little bit too much bob, and it didn't really cut it for me. Since then, they came out with the Z-axis, which should take care of that. So we'll see in the test footage later.
Yeah. I'm all unboxed, so.
Okay.
So it comes with a fancy violin-looking carrying case.
Yeah. Ooh.
Special. Well, yeah, and you said it shipped really quickly, right? Which piece?
Yeah, so, well, the Osmo I got on Amazon, that was like 2-day shipping. The Z-axis I ordered from DJI themselves, the manufacturer, and they shipped it from China, and it also got to me in 2 days.
To the US.
To the US, which was pretty amazing. It was projected to ship in like 2 weeks. And they've actually had quite a few shipping delays since they released the Z-axis because there's been such demand for it. So I'm pretty surprised that they got it so quickly. So one nice thing about the Osmo is that you actually control all of the camera settings with your smartphone. So it just mounts right here, and it allows you to control the aperture, shutter speed, all that good stuff, and it also gives you the image preview. So first we'll just unlock these axes.
And we'll leave links in the description if you want to check these guys out, these products.
And so let's get these batteries charged. We might have to update the firmware, and we'll get this booted up. So this camera system is incredibly modular. So with the camera, for example, I can just replace it. This is called a Zenmuse X3 camera. This has a 2/3 inch sensor, and it records in 4K and 12 megapixels. There we go. And then you just twist this band and it locks in.
Cool.
So we have this Z-axis. Plug this in.
So is that, where do you put the SD card?
The SD card actually goes in the camera itself, so it's right here.
And it did that came with it then, I guess.
Yeah, so it came with this little 16 gigabyte, I think.
16 gigabytes.
Which at 4K,
yeah,
will
4K,
record
it's
a
not
lot.
gonna last very long.
So it's in here, and then I just twist that to lock it. So there we go. So it's all locked. This comes off. Again, it's really modular. It has all these connection points, so you can attach all kinds of accessories that DJI has made for it. So
that's where your phone would go?
Yeah, so this one is for the phone.
Okay.
With the Z-axis extension arm, since it kind of cantilevers over, it adds some weight there. So they have it, so it has this thing that flips down and then just mounts in here. And it gives you 2 more of these accessory connections. So we can just reattach the phone right here.
And then I guess we have to buy another accessory.
And then we have a shotgun mic that we can attach in the other one.
Never mind.
Yeah, so this one has a built-in mic in the camera, but it's actually pretty terrible. Just like any built-in mic, I guess.
Yeah.
But one thing is that this camera actually has a small fan in there that kicks on every once in a while. And the microphone is right here. So sometimes there can be a little bit of interference. That's why I prefer the directional.
Well, I can picture
shot
if you're
angle.
holding that as well, you might accidentally stick your finger over the microphone. I mean,
Possibly.
that's very close.
Yeah. So here's the microphone, and here's the auxiliary input for the microphone.
Cool.
External. So here's the camera. We'll get this all booted up, and you'll be able to see it. Let's see, maybe I can even.
Think he has enough charge to?
I don't think so.
Not even any charge to turn it on? All
I
right.
don't think it has a battery in it.
Cool. We'll be back.
Yep.
So we've charged the battery a little bit, not fully, but enough to get it up and going.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the battery.
So it just inserts into the bottom of the handle here. There's a little door that opens up and has this little tab to get it out easier. And now let's power on and connect our phone. So the phone connects wirelessly using a Wi-Fi network broadcast by the camera itself. It's just called like Osmo and then some numbers.
With a very secure default password of 1234 1234.
So I'll type that in now.
You can hear the fan going already.
Yeah. See if we can get that close to the mic. So I'm connected to the Osmo now. So I'm going to open up the DJI Go app, which is the same one that they use for all of their products, like their drones. So I have the Phantom 3 Advanced quadcopter that they make.
You may have seen our video about it.
Yeah, which we did an unboxing of, and this just uses the same app. So it's just activating the Osmo, setting up your account, which I already have set up with the app. Oop,
Oh,
I took a
where you
picture.
took a picture?
I took a picture. Accidentally. Okay.
That's funny.
Update the firmware, skip.
You don't want to update, yeah.
Nah.
Whoa, it
Okay.
snapped too.
Yeah.
It's out of tension. So we've all powered on, and let's see what it sees.
I'll show off some of the stabilization here and the control. So I'm controlling the camera with position with this little joystick here. So now I can pan all the way around, get these really smooth pans. And also I have the stabilization. So you can see here, even though I'm moving my hand up and down, that video is not moving. These stripes here are just showing the overexposed portions of the image.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's it for now.
Cool. Well, we will try this out in some more exciting locations than my office and let you see the results.